wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ back once again for Kung Fu Night. It is time for more Office Run Season 9, Episode 20. Yep, Episode 20. This one is called Stare-mageddon. Last time we had promos. I remember Phyllis was listening to 50 Shades of Grey. Dwight was thinking about buying a tractor. Did he buy it? He thought he was getting swindled by some people that were neighbors of his farm. And they came into the office. Dwight left off last episode by riding into the sunset with Esther. Some girl from the farm, but the nearby farm. He thought he was getting swindled. He wasn't. They have a thing. That seems to be the vibe right now. Angela is jealous. We're running out of time for Dwight and Angela. Maybe we'll see a swing in that in the next number of episodes. I am hopeful of that. And also hopeful that that at some point in the future we'll get a Dwight Schrute show. But it's been has it been a decade yet? I think that ship might have been sailed at this point, unfortunately. Leave your comments below, links in the description for Patreon tiers. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to get right into it.
What the hell? No, this is not happening.
Stare-mageddon.
Stare-mageddon. Dwight is having maintenance done on the elevator today, and he was really on top of it. The idea was to get us prepared, both mentally and physically, for a day that hopefully comes once in 100 years.
He probably built that himself. I love how Stanley just was not, he is not having it.
Stay in it.
Our office has an unusually large number of unusually large people.
This.
Nice choice of words.
Red alert! Red alert! The reviews are in. I repeat, the reviews are in.
Holy, he's got a 5-hour energy.
Airing on PBS next month is a documentary following the employees of Scranton's own Dunder-Mifflin paper company.
Okay.
We get an in-depth look at many interesting local people. Dwight Schrute, the head salesman, forever chasing a manager position he will never get.
Olive know about the paper bit.
Andy Bernard, the rudderless trust fund child whose incompetence is emblematic of a declining American economy.
Holy shit.
Andy, the possible explanation for his lack of focus is his surprising musical talent.
Now that this documentary is coming out, my days at Dunder-Mifflin are probably limited, and you know what? Good. Because this is not what I wanted to do with my life.
A lurid subplot reveals the hypocrisy of a local public figure, embroiled in a gay affair while preaching family values.
Freaking what's his name?
No, I think
Lipton?
they mean more like a politician.
Phyllis is not subtle. I mean, Phyllis, we've been over this with Phyllis.
It's time to go out on a sail. Here we go.
Son, you lost your mind. I'm not going anywhere until you fix my elevator.
You are coming, and that's an order.
You are not my damn boss, and you never will be. Guess what?
Tell him.
Happen.
Oh, your mom's watching the kids tonight. So what are you two up to?
Didn't she lock one of them in a car?
Embassy Suites. Do not disturb sign on the door. Mummy and Daddy are on the floor.
I wish.
What then?
Oh, nothing that exciting.
Marriage counselling.
Ah.
Did you know that is the only kind of counselling I have never had?
You know, Jim's kind of nervous about it, but I think it could really help.
In this day and age, I think everyone could use some counseling and therapy. Like, just look around in the world. I'm just saying. Everybody needs it, in my opinion.
I wanted to talk to you about your divorce. Whoa. You guys obviously went through some tough times leading up to it. Okay. I was wondering if you ever did any couples counseling?
Oh, sure. Lots of times, yeah. Wait, you haven't paid couples counseling?
Jim going to Toby for advice, huh?
Oh, God. Kelly called it 2013. Hey, no. Get out of here. Clark, get out of here.
My mistake.
Yes, it is your mistake.
I just want our life to get back to normal. Ribbon cuttings, charity balls.
Don't worry, I've scheduled a press conference for later today. A beloved public servant and his devoted wife.
Andy, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, come on in. This promo with me playing banjo has 250 views already. And every time I click, there's more. 251. 252. I can't even keep up.
Oh,
Stanley's
God.
refusing to go out on the sales call.
Why do they never do what you need them to do? Stanley has to go. That's final.
So what I'm hearing you say is make Stanley go out on the sales call by whatever means possible?
Yes! I'm sorry, I'm being curt. It's just...
Maybe it's time for me to just let that thought go. It's kind of painful, but it's also freeing in a way. Now it's all about my instincts. Stanley, you are going to come with me to make this sale.
Pass.
Hey, can you just let me out of here before whatever comes out?
It's just a bull tranq. Nothing to be alarmed about. It's just a man pointing a bull tranquilizer at a coworker.
For a threat to be credible, you had...
Holy
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't! Oh! Catch him! Oh, shit.
It's all right. Andy approved it.
Man, he's really in twinkle time now.
1, 2, 3. It's like a manatee. Ready? Let's go again. Come on. No wonder my elevator cables are under such strain. Yes.
Any big weekend plans? I might see a movie. Nice.
What about you?
I don't know yet.
Let's go right to the top of the stairs, okay?
And then what?
At the bottom. Turn it and maybe turn him around, and I think this could work.
I'm gonna launch him. I need you to go down to the bottom and catch him.
Catch?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Catch him. Get set in your haunches like you're catching a medicine. The size of my mouth is.
Okay. Good call. He would have put a hole in your chest, same as he put a hole in that wall.
You're really there to talk to each other. I'd say that the therapist is more of a facilitator.
Mediator, facilitator.
Start.
He took this job in Philly without telling me. He bought our house without telling me. At a certain point, he shouldn't be rewarded for that.
If she can just hang on for a little while longer, this will be so huge for our family.
Well, what's a little while? I mean, it must be really hard for her to sign on to be unhappy if she doesn't know when it's going to end.
Toby asking the good questions here, man.
I would just like to start by saying there have been some rumors about my personal life. I am gay. What is it? Senator, were you always gay?
He just blindsided her.
Question for the senator here.
It wasn't until my marriage to Angela that I realized how charmless I find the female body.
Ooh, always hurts to hear that.
Charmless, damn.
Someone else. His name is Oscar Martinez. Oscar is the one who opened
And
my
he's still
eyes.
upset that he's getting more clout or whatever, but
For the first 4
Oscar is with the senator too?
Yes, and I knew it the whole time.
I was finally able to find love at long last.
Okay.
My amazing Chief of Staff, Wesley Silver.
What? Wesley Silver is gay?
bro, so he's fucking a bunch of people.
We can't just leave him bubble wrap like this. Are you kidding me? The bubble wrap is the only thing that's stopping his suit from getting wrinkled. These meetings are all about presentation. That's actually really smart.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Carla Fern is not just an actor's agent. She does writers, directors, travel, and real estate.
Hoist his shank. On three.
What's a shank?
His shank. The tenderloin as well.
Okay. Here, go around. Get
I love how they have the cuts, because it'd take like multiple people to get him in at that angle.
Yep. Get in the back. Oh, come on. Get in.
Damn it.
You don't give a shit. You probably saw them tumbling down the stairs, kept sipping his coffee. You do what you gonna do.
Listen, we are going to go discuss paper contracts for City of Lackawanna Public Schools, okay? Here we go. Come on, Stanley. Here we go. Upsy doozy. There we go. Okay. All right. You can walk, right?
Look at that face. Oh, look at this man.
But I am not moving our family to Philly.
Well, if Pam says she won't go, then we're gonna need a lot more than counseling.
Oh, whoopsie daisy. There he is.
Stanley, what is going on here?
He's
fine. He gets car sick really easily. It's a long drive. He was in the back seat.
Yeah, I'm sure if you just tell him what happened, she'll just like fucking crack up.
The products that we offer and our competitive rates, right, Stanley?
Ooh, look at that baby.
That's Benji in the middle. Very special little boy.
Look at him. I've never seen such a beautiful child.
Funny sense of humor. If you push his nose, he'll go.
Like that? What?
Come on.
Yeah, maybe I'll never be manager, but I just managed to get our most stubborn salesman to close a sale with one of our biggest clients.
So, what can you do?
Well, what can't I do, right? I can sing, I can dance, I can play the banjo in it, and if you hadn't noticed, I've got a pretty good British accent.
Why do you have a high school musical here on your resume? What are you, like 40, 45?
My exact age is 28 to 34, so basically just send me out on whatever Jake Gyllenhaal's going out on.
Got it.
Oh, man.
Would you dress up as, say, a birthday clown and go to a kid's party and let them throw pies at you?
I'm all for it.
Well, Mr. Bernard, I'm going to be honest
God,
with you.
Andy.
Well,
you
at least
clown.
I tried. Thank you very much.
No, we're going to take you on as a client. We are extremely excited to be working with you too, sir. Hey, Todd, on your way out.
Hey?
Most talent agents take 10% of whatever jobs they get you, but with Carla, you pay a flat rate of $5,000 up front. And that
Dude.
includes headshots.
Oh, silly me. Gotta take the stairs.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that again. You got me down, you got to get me back up.
No.
Oh,
we need a winch
yeah.
and a hoist.
All right, really good episode here. I'm gonna call this a Stanley episode, Starmageddon, because we had him be a solid focus in one of our two main plot lines for this episode. Love seeing him on the bull tranquilizer, whether it's passed out the first time, well, I mean the second time, willingly. But you know, seeing him come at Dwight and Dwight shoot this man 3 times with the bull tranquilizer, and he just kind of is conked out. Stanley's an adorable man, especially whenever he is all jacked up on tranquilizers. It was funny seeing him just kind of be infatuated with the babies and the pictures, and using his charm and such in a way that happened to work out with Dwight, kind of there by his side, as well as, I swear I always forget that kid's name, the other guy that was there as well. Dwight Light, we'll say. We had a lot of Jim and Pam this episode as we discussed some of their issues and where they're at as they're considering going to counseling. So I think it's a good idea with kind of where they're at. I like how we had both Nellie and Toby being there to support them, right? Toby had a weird moment where he threatened to kill nameless new guy. Guys, they said his name just last episode too, or the episode before, and I got it, but I completely forgot. Let me look up this man's name because it's been too long. I should know this guy's name. Oh, okay. His name is Clark, and that's also his real name. So I think maybe I'll remember that in the future as a result. So, but yeah, Clark was there as well. So yeah, anyways, I was saying Toby threatened to kill Clark. Toby's always been creepy and a little polarizing. It's interesting how he can be very supportive at times for, like Jim in this situation, and he's had people confide in him, and he I guess did some of the counseling with Michael in season 7 as well. So I mean, he's been through some stuff in his life, even with his divorce. So talking about some of these marital issues, makes sense when it comes to Jim going to him. I mean, clearly that's the reason why he went to him, and clearly that's the reason why he went to him and everything. But Toby's just an interesting character. We go from Michael hating him to all the stuff I just described, to him being weird with Nellie, back to him being normal and cordial with Nellie. So very, very odd character. So between the Jim and Pam stuff, there were a few spicy quotes here. One particularly by Jim said something along the lines of saying if I wait for Pam to be comfortable with things, then she might still be with Roy, or something like that. That was a heavy hitter right there. That had some weight to it. Like I've said in previous discussions, I can understand Jim just doing what he thinks is right for his family, having to spend some time away, set up a new life in Philly, things like that. And Pam doing her best to kind of support her husband, struggling to kind of support every, like her children and things at home while Jim is away. And also just kind of how she's evolved over the past number of seasons a bit. She had some big moments like the beach moment, and her just kind of, speaking her mind. She has very much been like a docile type of character, but she's come a long way. She was a certain type of way with Roy, just not really kind of standing up for herself and kind of what she needed and everything like that. But she's highly intelligent. She's very smart, awesome sense of humor with how she participated in the stuff with Jim and their banter and everything in the office. She supported Michael in a lot of what he was going through and was kind of his rock in a lot of that shit. And she's gone toe to toe with Dwight, and Phyllis and Angela from time to time. You know what I mean? So she's by no means incapable. I think it's a confidence and an esteem type of thing for her. They just need to work on their communication. Since Pam didn't have an issue with it, since Pam had an issue with it, I think it should have come up well before from where we're at right now. You just got to talk about that stuff. It's very likely that things wouldn't have moved forward if Jim didn't do what he did, but I don't know what's the right or wrong or should have in this situation. They very well could just be working at Dunder-Mifflin the rest of their lives if no action was taken, but communication needs to improve, and that's kind of the direction that they're moving in. So it needs to happen, right? I think there was a lot there, but I'm gonna leave this discussion where it's at here, and leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think on the Jim and Pam thing, and Patreon tiers are in the description, and I'll catch you next time. All right, peace.